Kiki, what was it like to sit down with the Sharon Stone for this conversation?
Well, I mean, Sharon Stone has always been so fierce, iconic, incredible, beautiful, amazing. So coming to it, I was excited to talk to her, but also to get to know her more personally. We met like one time before, some years ago. And honestly, she's an experience. Like, you really had, like, being in the room with her, even when we first said hello coming out there, I was just like, oh, this is going to be a gag and a key.
And we got to see a bunch of our friends here today.
Oh, we
which was
did!
really fun.
Carrie, Coleman.
It's been like old home week here. It's just been so nice.
Now, Sharon, you are working with some amazing younger actresses on Euphoria.
Oh, yes.
And now today you're sitting with Kiki. How are you inspired by this generation of actors?
It is so exciting to watch actors in their freedom. You have to remember that when I started, there was this board that all TV and film had to be put in front of, the ratings board. And women had to sit with their legs crossed at the ankles. And if you did a scene in a bedroom, you were to keep a foot on the floor. Like, there was all this kind of crazy stuff in the beginning. When I first started doing TV when I was a kid, I mean, there were 1,000 rules. Some of the rules were like you couldn't even see a woman's armpit.
Yeah.
It was so in a box around who women could be and how we could be seen on film. And now, I mean, you get to see this woman play a suburban housewife in an interracial, international marriage.
Yeah.
You get to see her play a little girl who grows up to be a pimp. You get to see women of all shapes, colors, and sizes be everything you could ever possibly imagine. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
And for me, this is enormous progress. Yes, we are hitting walls. Yes, we are hitting conflicts. Yes, we are hitting fear like it's a tornado. But that's just fear.
And I have to say that you are an inspiration of that path being able to be paved. The roles that you've played, the way that you've been able to enhance who women are in media across your career, and you continue to do so, is why that's possible. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
It truly
Thank you.
is.
Thank you.
That's who you are. You have been that person where it's like, you know, Sharon Stone, you set the stage.
I super appreciate you saying that. I really do. Because there were a lot of painful times when my head was hitting that glass ceiling and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. And those phrases I was getting were, women don't get that. Women can't do that. That's a vanity deal. It's this, it's that. There were 1,000 different things it was called, but basically it meant that is what it meant. It meant I'm putting my hand on your forehead and I'm shoving you out of the way.
That's terrible.
And you had to be pretty tough. My dad said to me, when I left home, he gave me this tiny little cutout out of a newspaper or a magazine, and it was Babe Ruth's stats. And he said, I want you to put this and tape this in your wallet. And I said, why? And he said, because Babe Ruth struck out more than he got home runs. I'm gonna cry because I miss my dad so much. But he said, but you just have to keep getting up to bat.
You do.
And it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard because you get hit with the ball, you get hit with the bat, you get smashed from base to base. Sometimes you lose the World Series and you get blamed for it, but you still have to get up to bat if you want to be Babe Ruth. And I don't know about you, but that's who I am.
Yes.
I want to be the Babe Ruth.
And the truth is the
Of it.
truth. That's
Yes.
why you shine forever.
Yeah.
The truth is the truth. No matter how many times people try to put dust over it, it's going to
Yes.
always shine. It can't be hidden.
It's also the most fascinating life journey.
Yeah.
It's the most dangerous, scary, interesting, hard to hold to thing to do is to just be honest. Honesty is a very rare thing, especially in these moment in time.
Thank you to
Me
your-
and her will go
But
on for
here's-
years.
here's
you
what
know?
I'm gonna say.
We're going to be in something
Yeah,
together.
I love
You're
it.
not
We're
gonna-
ready
you're
to
not gonna
see
lose
it.
that.